everyone, it is me, Sammy. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. Hope you're all having an amazing day whatever it is you're doing. As you can see behind me, Asda has dropped off my food shopping, which means that this is going to be another weekly food shop haul. We're going to dive in to see what I got, how much I spent and what meals I'm planning to make this week, guys. So if you do enjoy this video, guys, please consider smashing the thumbs up and giving me a little subscribe down below. It means the absolute world to me. And without further ado, let's dive into it. So let's run through how much I spent on my shopping first and foremost. So my subtotal for the shopping was £81.94. With multi-buy savings, that dropped it by £1.32. And then I had an Asda Rewards voucher for 60p off, which is the one that I got on my scan to win on my last shopping. So my total this week that I've actually spent is £80.02. Now, if you're a regular to this series on my channel, you'll know that my budget is up to £100 every single week. However, this week I went to Savers and did a stock up of toiletries, and I also did a Costco shop for my laundry detergents and my toilet rolls and things like that as well. So I've had to come under budget. I'm glad that I've saved £20 on this shopping, which is obviously being covered by Costco and stuff. That money's now been spent. But the next couple of shops I'm going to try and come under just to allow for those extra bits of shopping that I've done. If you do want to see what I got at Savers and Costco, then definitely check out my next weekly vlog. So I filmed what I got and that will be up on my next weekly vlog, just in case you guys want to know sort of how much I've spent on toiletries, what I picked up, that kind of thing. Definitely check out my next weekly vlog. There's a whole section in there for my little shopping hauls. But yeah, my weekly food shop has to cover all the food for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, things like that for me and my 3 children. So I've got 2 sons that are 9 and 12 years old, and then I've got a daughter who's 22 months old. So altogether that has to cover everything. That also has to cover any household items that I need as well. So yeah, let's dive in and see what I actually picked up. I don't have any frozen items on this shopping this week, so let's dive straight into the chilled stuff. Get the boring ones out the way first. We've got our milk selections. We've got a 6 pint of whole milk and a 4 pint of skimmed milk. Packed lunch bits for my boys to take to school. I've got a pack of Baby Bells. We've got some mini pepperonis, wildlife tube yogurts, and then 10 pork sausage rolls as well. Lots of fruit options for this week. And for our cooking and sort of drinks and things, we've got some lemons and limes. So I've got a pack of 5 limes and 2 loose lemons. Then got a pack of 6 apples and a pack of easy peeler mandarins. And then I've also got a little punnet of strawberries for me and the kids this week, and then a pack of juicy and sweet pineapple chunks because I've just been like really fancying pineapple, so I grabbed that for myself. Got some herbs and veg. I've got a packet of carrots I'm going to use for various things, and a kilo of onions which I'm going to use again for various different things. Got 3 different lots of herbs this week for all our dinners. We've got a packet of coriander, a packet of dill, which I'm going to use on a sort of Greek pasta salad. It's going to be absolutely delicious. And some flat leaf parsley as well, which we're going to use in a prawn tagliatelle, which is going to be really yummy. If you do want to see any of these meals that I'm talking about, I do a series on my channel called Meals I Made This Week. So at the beginning of the week, I'll upload this, my weekly food shop haul, and then at the end of the week, I'll upload a Meals I Made This Week video, which normally contains 4 dinners and 1 pudding recipe. I break down the cost of each of the meals, and I do like a point of view of me cooking it, so you can see the actual method and how I make it and things like that. They're great videos for picking up inspiration if you're just banging your head against a wall thinking, what am I going to do for dinner this week? What am I going to do for dinner tonight? That's the dreaded question I think all mums have, is like, what am I going to make for dinner? And that's a great series on my channel to give you so much meal inspiration. They're like 4 different meals every single week that I make. I do like different variations. I'm forever creating new recipes and coming up with new dinner ideas for me and the kids because I always get bored, so I'm always changing it up. And yeah, there's something new every single week to give you loads of inspiration, so definitely check that out. Some other different vegetables and bits. We've got a pack of 2 avocados. Got a big pack of garlic because I've run out, so I needed to stock up on my garlic because I use a lot of garlic in my cooking. And we've got a pack of red chilies. Then we've got some asparagus, which we're going to use with our prawn tagliatelle. It's going to be like a creamy sauce, bit of white wine, double cream, the parsley, and then we're going to have asparagus and prawns with the tagliatelle pasta. It's going to be super yummy. And then we've got some spring onions for various dinners as well. For sort of side salads and salady bits, I've got 2 whole cucumbers, a packet of Floret mixed mild lettuce leaves, and then we've got 2 packs of cherry tomatoes. Going to be using these in loads of our different dinners this week. For Ava, my daughter, I've got a big pack of 18 wildlife fromage frais yogurts. And we've then got her little snack bits that she has alongside her lunch. So I normally do her like a little sandwich, some fruit and veg sticks and stuff. And then she loves having a couple of little snacky bits alongside that. So we've got some roast chicken flavour bites and then 12 mini garlic chicken bites, which she hasn't tried before, but she loves like the Scotch egg coating. So she loves these kind of breaded balls. So it'll be interesting to see if she likes them. I'll let you know. But these are in the chilled section at Asda, 2 for £3.50, which I always think is a great deal. And I pick them up normally every single week. And I try and vary it every week if I can, but there's some that Ava absolutely adores that we tend to get on a weekly basis. I've got a pot of fresh double cream. This is going to be used for our tagliatelle. I've then got a pack of 6 medium free range eggs. This is going to be used for like a frittata this week. When the boys are at their dad's, I'm going to be doing it for me and Ava. I'm going to be making like a masala frittata with like curry paste in it. And then I'm going to be doing sort of like an avocado salad on the side. It's going to be really, really tasty. So that's what I'm going to be using my eggs for this week. And then I needed a top up of butter. So I've got my spreadable, slightly salted butter, which is a dupe for Lurpak. It's absolutely phenomenal. And it's half the price of what Lurpak is at the moment. For my meat and fish options this week, I've just got a 250 gram pack of lean beef steak mince. It's looking so tiny in these little like vacuum sealed packs, but this is their 60% less packaging. Let me know what your thoughts are on this. Like, absolutely love the fact that they're smaller in size, they're reducing the packaging. I love that, but I'm really like, it's so hard to break up the mince when you're cooking it. Like, I put it in the frying pan and I'm having to spend hours just breaking up the mince. It doesn't just fall apart like it normally would have because of the vacuum and the compression on it. So yeah, there's pros and cons to it, I think, but let me know your thoughts down below if you've picked up any of these sort of vacuum sealed meat packs recently. I'm going to be using that mince for a spaghetti bolognese as well, just nice and simple. And then I've got some cooked and peeled prawns, which I'm going to be using in my tagliatelle dish. And last up for the chilled section, we've got 2 fruit juices. This is in the 2 for £3.48, I believe, selection in Asda. Their fruit juices are amazing. I've been absolutely loving these, and I've got some apple juice, and I've got some pineapple juice, and I absolutely love these. I think they're great. So yeah, had to pick me up some more. I'm gonna pop all of this chilled stuff away now, guys, and then I'll be back to do non-food items and food cover bits. I've got 3 non-food items this week. I've got a pack of 2 kitchen rolls. I've then got a Colgate Deep Clean Whitening toothpaste with baking soda. And then I've also got some super glue because I really needed to fix some things around the house and I don't have any super glue, so I just had to pick some of that up. I'm in the middle of a big spring deep clean, so yeah, I'm trying to mend things as I'm going. So yeah, those are my 3 non-food items this week. For the bread aisle, I've got a pack of Warburton's crumpets. I just got 6 this week, because I also picked up some pancakes for me and Ava. So these are just plain Scotch pancakes. It's a 5-pack and it's £1.36. They're so soft and I absolutely love the Asda Bakery pancakes. They're amazing. And then I just got a soft white medium sliced loaf of bread as well. I wanted some bottles of water for my fridge. So these are just Still Natural Mineral Water by Asda. So a pack of 12 bottles of water. I've got some real mayonnaise. I've been having a lot of tuna mayo sandwiches and stuff like that throughout the week. So yeah, I grabbed some more mayonnaise because I ran out. And then for my spaghetti bolognese dinner, I've got 2 jars of the Asda bolognese pasta sauce, 69p each. These are absolutely phenomenal. I was always a Dolmio girl, couldn't have anything other than Dolmio pasta sauce, but I'm now converted to the Asda bolognese pasta sauce. I absolutely love it. Don't get me wrong, I still love Dolmio, but these are a very good substitution for that. I've got a little bottle of Hardy's Chardonnay just to use in my cooking for my prawn tagliatelle. Love popping a bit of white wine into like a creamy sauce. It tastes so good. So yes, I just needed a little bottle of that. Didn't want the temptation of getting a big bottle and then drinking it all while I was cooking. I've got a top up of light soy sauce because I've run out and I use this in so many of my dishes. So yeah, soy sauce always has to be in the cupboard. And then I've got some lemon juice from concentrate, which I'm going to use in my cooking. And then I've also picked up some extra virgin olive oil as well, which I'm going to use in a pasta salad this week. And that pasta salad I'm going to be making is going to be using farfalle. I think that's how you say it. Is it farfalle or farfalle? bow tie pasta, the bow tie pasta shapes. I'm going to be using these in like a Greek style pasta salad using the extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to be using the feta that I have left over from last week. I'm going to be crumbling that in with the cherry tomatoes, the dill, the extra virgin olive oil, and yeah, we're going to make a really tasty Greek style pasta salad. It's going to be absolutely scrummy. I've then got a pack of Patak's 2 Madras paste pots. I love these little individual curry paste pots. I'm going to be using that for my masala frittata this week. And then I've got a stock up of tuna because I'm always using tuna in my house. And these are the tuna chunks in spring water. It's a 4-pack, really good price, and I really love the Asda tuna chunks. I'm going to be doing sort of like a tuna rice bowl. So I'm going to be cooking up some long grain rice that I've got in my cupboard and putting that at the bottom of the bowl. Almost like a burrito bowl type thing where you've got the rice at the bottom and then the various different components on top. I'm going to be putting some tuna, some avocado, some tomato, like loads of different like vegetable bits on top, and making like a soy sauce dressing for it. It's going to be really tasty, but that's what I'm going to be using my tuna chunks for this week. Those meals are definitely going to be in meals I made this week, but I'm also going to be using the tuna for sandwiches and things like that. And last but by no means least, guys, some peach halves for my dessert this week for meals I made. So I've got 2 tins of the Del Monte peach halves in juice, and I'm going to be making an air fryer peach cobbler. You guys know I've been loving using my air fryer for loads of desserts recently, as well as loads of cooking. Like, I just find it so easy with Ava to have the air fryer on instead of the oven, because my daughter's just a lunatic and runs around everywhere where I'm cooking. So I'm going to be making a peach cobbler. Because I've been going through my pantry and my cupboards and stuff recently, and I have everything in there to make a cobbler. I've got a little ready to serve custard and things like that in my cupboard as well. So I've just sort of gone through, picked up all the ingredients and stuff and sort of worked out what I wanted to make this week using all of that. And then all I needed to do was get some peach halves to finish off the cobbler ingredient list. So yeah, so I'm going to be making a peach cobbler with some custard to serve. I'm going to be making it in the air fryer just to make it a bit different. So yes, that is what is for pudding this week. And yeah, that is everything that I got on my shopping. Let's play my scan to win and see what I've won for this shopping. And we've got another 60p off my next full shop, so I'm going to have 60p off my shopping for next week as well. Has anyone won anything different than 60p? Let me know down below, because every single week I have won 60p and that is all I've got. I'm not complaining, I still love a little bit of a discount, but it's just the thing of like, it's never changing, it's always the same. But yeah guys, that is everything that I have to show you this week. Are you excited for the meals coming up in meals I made? Let me know down below in the comments and let me know your thoughts on my shopping. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll be seeing you very soon for another video, guys. Take care. Bye.